Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is ℏ𝔬𝔲𝔰 and in this video I will review a book, a novel, my favorite novel, a must-read fantasy novel. The title is Lout of ℏ𝔬𝔲𝔰 Family, or also known as Trash of the ℏ Family. This is a Korean web novel written by Ryeo, published on Munpia on April 9th of 2018, and manhwa adaptation began on September 1st, 2020. And this story is filled with adventure and action. With this and this novel have two parts. With the part 1 is about birth of a hero with 776 chapters plus 7 side stories, and part 2 is about love of hunting and will begin on 1st July 2022. And this novel is one of the best fantasy novel I've read, and the character stories are meaningful, and the way it is written makes it unique. Okay, now start with the description of the novel. When I opened my eyes, I was inside the novel, The Birth of a Hero. The Birth of a Hero was a novel focused on the adventures of the main character, Choi-han, a high school boy who was transported to a different dimension from Earth, along with the birth of the numerous heroes of the continent. And I become a part of that novel as the trash of the ℏ family, the family that oversaw the territory where the first village that Choi-han visit is located. And the problem is that Choi-han becomes twisted after that village, and everyone in it is destroyed by assassins. And the bigger problem is the fact that this stupid trash who I've become doesn't know about what happened in the village and mess with Choi-han only to get beaten to a pulp. And he thinks this is going to be a problem. I felt like something serious was happened to me, but it was worth trying to make this my new life. Okay, now let's check why I love Lout of ℏ Family novel. And this is rich fantasy world with the same lore and progressive world building. And the protagonist, the main character, is smart and capable, also intelligent. He's kind but selfish at the same time. And of course, I love the plot twist. I love the plot twist. It doesn't get boring, because when you think they have thrown something boring and meaningless at you, and bam, coincidence do not exist in here. And also, this is minor romance. I think this is no romance. So far, the novel portrays and focus on platonic bonds and friendship and family, of course. But it is not a world in which the romance doesn't exist, but it is not a main focus. Okay, ℏ𝔬𝔲𝔰, or our main character, transmigrate into ℏ𝔬𝔲𝔰's body, the son of the richest nobleman of the kingdom, and his plan is simple: gain Choi-han, the protagonist of the novel, gain Choi-han's favor, let the characters meet, and get rid of the dangerous trio by allowing the novel follow its course. Then he plans to retire and live as a slacker for the rest of his life, since he has now the son of the richest nobleman of the kingdom. But yeah, it doesn't work. Ironically enough, because to have a safety net just in case his plan failed. Kel did something unnecessary while he prepared to intercept Choi-han in a favorable setting, which was acquiring an ancient power that granted him to cast a shield around him to protect himself. And here's the thing, Kel isn't a good guy. He's kind, but only kind to his people. He's conscious to avoid innocent people getting hurt, but he's not a "I will save everyone" protagonist. First and foremost, he doesn't want to become a sacrificial person, but ironically enough, fate and people keep pressuring him into sacrificing himself. There's a war, but he has to step up when his future and his people is at stake. Okay, then what makes it worth reading? Because the plot, I think the plot and the character, of course, I like the character. In the plot, in transmigration novel, it is generally rare to tell the details about why he was transmigrated into someone's body. Now, but in this novel, what happened to ℵ𝔬𝔲𝔰? Why did he end up as 𝔏𝔬𝔲𝔰? What about the original Kel? And what happened to him? For once, we have actual answer in that regard. These details aren't written off or forgotten, as it tends to be the norm in the transmigration stories. And I like it when the character misunderstands what our main character says or do, because just a reader would know what he think. Yeah, maybe that's it. I think that's a bit a spoiler. Yep. The review is a bit spoiler about the novel. If you like it, then just read it. You can see at the Moonpia or 𝙿𝚑𝚘𝚗𝚐 for the English translation. Maybe that is for me. That is for me. Thanks for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.